Hello, procrastinators. Merry Christmas and welcome to the final Nerd³ award for 2023. Today, the game of the year. My favourite game of the year. Nice and simple, just the game which was my favourite. It's not really many more ways I could say that. It's not sounding like Yoda, so let's get started by announcing that my game of the year 2023 is, and ever shall be, Chia. I adored my time with Chia. Chia is a game set in an open world based on New Caledonia, and it is just lovely. It's just lovely. It's just a wonderful, beautiful, warm, cozy time. Occasionally a baby is killed. That's true. That happens in the game. We're not going to think about that right now. We're not going to... It's fucking rad. The first time a kid gets eaten by a slug demon, I'm like, this is amazing. This game had that in it? Yeah, I'm in. I'm so fucking in. Chia is an open world, kind of Breath of the Wild inspired game that takes the Breath of the Wild traversal and just does so much more with it. Including, you can climb to the top of a tree and then swing back and forth. The whole tree starts rocking, and then you can ping yourself into the air and glide across the map. Because that's how trees don't work. But it is to a child, and you play as Chia, who is a young girl. And that's how she sees the world, so that's how the world's going to work. Chia is also magic and can jump into any creature that you see in the game, and also can pet every creature. This ain't no, can you pet the dog? You can pet fucking sharks. You can pet everything in this game, right? This is a game where you could pet everything. But yeah, you could also become all of the creatures and then get the abilities they have. So if you're struggling underwater, just become a fish. Just swim around as a fish for a while. That's the thing you could do. If you're struggling to get up somewhere, just turn into a bird and fly up there. Just go find a bird and whoop. You can summon birds. You can summon any creatures with your magic ukulele that does stuff like change the time of day and summon things and put an air bubble around you and a few secret things that I don't want to mention yet. It's just... And that ukulele, you can also just get out and play. You could actually just play the ukulele. I bet there are people playing proper songs on that ukulele. You could just change so much about it. It's a lot more than I know about music in that ukulele. Even there's rhythm sections where you play along, but you don't lose. You never lose if you get it wrong, because there's no lose. You're just playing this song along with your friends and family. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. That's not what that scene's about. And that is what I love about Chia. It is just fucking wholesome, and I needed wholesome this year. It's wholesome, it's kind, it's inventive, it's silly. It's very silly. It goes dark every now and then. Oh yes, it does go dark, but it also is very silly, and you get to kind of really explore this culture and this bunch of people and these characters, lots of which die, that I really fell in love with all of them. It also, and I'm going to say this now, features the greatest video game kiss of all time. No fucking competition on that point. It made me literally go, oh. I'm a 34-year-old man. I shouldn't go, no, this should be gone. But Chia gave it to me, and it was just everything about it. How bright it is, how beautiful it is. I just boot it up to sail. The sailing's so stunning. The sun, I'm pretty sure, right? Because most games have you get half the time is day and then half the time is night. And some games have a little bit shorter night. I'm pretty sure Chia is 75% sunsets. That game seems to just live in sunsets and sunrises, and I adore that. It's so good. But the best bit, and the reason that this picked up to the game of the year, is because not only has it got this fabulous traversal of, you could become little things, not just animals, but rocks and tires and stuff, and you can fling them, and then jump out of them and jump back into them, and then fling them again, and you can travel by just kind of throwing tires with magic. It's fucking mad. But my favourite thing is that this game has the best photo mode of any game ever, because you don't know what photos you are taking. I will explain. So in something like Spider-Man, you know, you get Spider-Man in the pose you want, or even just in the vague bit of the city you want. You can pose him, you can change the lights, you do this stuff. It's absolutely fantastic, super detailed. You can get the picture exactly how you want it. In Chia, you set up your camera, you then choose which film stock you want to use. So if it's going to be, you know, you want a sepia picture, use the sepia one. But you don't get to see what that's going to look like because that's on the film stock, not through the viewfinder. Then you set the focus, you can't see that either. And basically you set all of the settings up and kind of hit the button and then just get in front of the camera and like do a silly pose or something and trying to time it right for the timer. But you don't know what your photo looks like until you go and get it developed at the photography developing area. You have to... And then your photos go out. And sometimes they're fantastic and sometimes they're blurry. And it's just that little bit there, that is Chia, right? That is why I love Chia. It's because it's like, okay, this is a mechanic that a lot of games have now, photo mode. What if we made it personal to the game? What if it doesn't, you don't have to freeze the game to do the photo mode? What if the photo mode is part of the game? We'll literally give you the camera in the game. We'll let you take the photos in the game. It's not a separate thing. It's not something that's in the pause menu. It's something that's here, now. And that's what the game's about. The game is the here and the now. Oh, God, you just need to play this fucking game. It's just so brilliant. And yet, if you want to break it down, you go, oh, the gameplay has just been in this and this thing and this thing. And it's, you know, it's not the most original game in a lot of ways. But it's also very analog, and you don't get many analog games these days. Like if you go on, again, a Spider-Man, you open up the map, there's your little icon, that's where Spider-Man is. In Chia, if you open up the map, there's a button for where am I, and the map kind of zooms into some of the map and then draws a circle, and then Chia in the voiceover goes, I don't know, somewhere around here, I think. It doesn't tell you exactly where you are. You actually have to navigate using the world, but you still get the functionality of a map. That's fucking genius. This game is clearly just crafted with love and care, and it's just it's love. That is the word I would use to describe Chia. Love. It is a game that has been built. I think there's a team of like 12 people or something put this game together just to celebrate the culture and the people of the place that they live in. And I want more games like this. I want more games that are just a little snapshot of life from a place, but not in a, you know, when people do that, they kind of be very limited. This is a big open world fucking game with combat and turning into fire and setting people on fire and silly things and, you know, Far Cry style taking over of big factories at one point, which is just nuts to have that in there. But also, you know, I kept stealing animals and putting them in my backpack, and that's fine too, apparently. It's a game that just lets you... I think it tickles that just cause part of me, where I can just I can just enjoy the mechanics. And I really do. You know, I've spent hours just taking shit photos. But there's a thrill in getting them developed and seeing how they're going to come out. Like that delayed gratification is like legitimately makes the game superb. And it's got wonderful traversal, secrets to find, a beautiful world, a story I gave a shit about. It's full of character and personality, and most important, it's just a game that I love so much. And it just is love. It's just love. Oh, it's love. It's a proper loving. You should totally play Chia. It's fucking great. Anyway, that's the end. That's my game of the year for 2023, Chia. A magnificent, beautiful, love. All you need is love. That's all from me. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful day. I will be seeing you next year with many more videos than this year. This year was a bit of a shitter for that sort of thing. And yeah, hope you have a delightful one. Hope you get everything you ever wanted. And I hope the big fat man visits you. Santa, not me. See you soon. Ta-ra.
Dunia cho tune ka mone ajo ye enehila kena Geneta O ini me Jela edeya Ne kena Jela edeya Ne kedadini Jia Dunia jotuneka wati khenya nenima Dunia jotuneka ameni jetia Engeneta Oh ini